Hello, my name is Tristan Chavez, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about algae biofuel, which is using liquid fuel made from microalgae. And I will also cover the source, technology, implementation status, and some pros and cons. So, how are they grown? So, there's two ways. There's an open raceway pond system, which is a shallow outdoor pond mixed by a paddle wheel, and the second way is a tank that controls light, CO2, and temperature. Both of these require inputs of sunlight, CO2, water, and nutrients. Photosynthesis stores energy and carbon in algae biomass, and through respiration, they use some of that energy to stay alive and grow. So, looking at this model over on the right, there are several steps to turn algae to liquid fuel. The step one is harvesting, pulling algae out of the water, then dewatering, which is removing water until you have a thick algae paste. Step three is breaking the cells to pull out the oil, and four, we convert the oil into fuel. So they're turned into biodiesel through transesterification and into renewable diesel through hydroprocessing. And anything left over, such as carbs and proteins, are used to make biogas and ethanol. So some pros is that sorry, not pros. Technology, main driver of algae growth and carbon capture is photosynthesis. Respiration is algae use some of that stored energy to power cells. And fermentation, again, the leftover carbs can be fermented to ethanol microbes. Whereas algae biofuel today, it's in mostly just in research, pilot plants, and some early commercial projects use limited algae-based fuels for aviation and specialty markets. All of this is supported by government programs and partnerships from universities and major fuel companies. And many cons, the cons are that it's very expensive, it requires a lot of land and a lot of energy, and it's very hard to scale it up to be reliable. Carbon footprint of the pros, fossil fuel has a wheel to well carbon intensity of roughly 90 to 100 CO2 equivalent per unit of energy, and that's a lot. The US Department of Energy Life Cycle has a study that says that algae-based renewable diesel will have lowered it about 50 to 70% carbon emissions. And this is assuming that it's optimized, that the system is optimized, meaning it doesn't really use carbon throughout the system because obviously it won't lower the carbon if it's a carbon-induced optimized system. How expensive is algae fuel cons? It's very expensive. It's around $5 to $10 a gallon, which is more expensive than regular gasoline or diesel. Again, the goal is to lower it. Um, if we improve technology, this could very well happen in the near future. Public communication and outreach. There's several organizations such as the Department of Energy, Algae Technology Educational Consortium, the Algae Foundation, Algae Biomass Organization. All of these associations help get this idea out there and have websites, videos, workshops, everything. So overall, algae biofuels are promising, but they're not ready for long-scale use. Right now, it's probably best they're used for like aviation and shipping. Um, my recommendation is to keep investing in algae and focus on making it cheaper and more efficient and still low on carbon. My plan would be to expand the research and development and pilot plants and locate these next to power plants to use waste CO2 and nutrients, and also to invest in a public education so more people can learn, learn about the benefits of it and aren't just in the dark. And these are my works cited pages.